Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and sub if you like what you see, and let's get right into the information today. One take and uncut. And apologies in the previous video of 1 minute and 45 seconds that I recorded. Again, guys, just pause and read it. What I meant was that the gentleman sold in 2016 XRP at a very low price, and as it was going back up in the bull run of January 2018, he FOMO'd back into XRP. I read it so fast. Yes, I've seen the tweet multiple times. I've heard Jungling talk about it, and the second that, I talk a little fast and make an error, everybody wants to jump on me and try to correct me. Again, guys, I apologize. That's why I say one take and uncut. So if I'm talking too slow, just put the video on 2x speed, and I appreciate it as always. So XRP Marshall. So OnePay FX, guys, now we know with Santander, the bank of, with XRP, they are tightly, wounded with the XRP ecosystem, original investor. We've gone through it, and basically this is really cool. So XRP Marshall shared these finds, so check this out. Then we're going to go over a link as well. So OnePay FX success story, connecting the dots. This is in 2018. Service available, 4 geographies: Spain, United Kingdom, Poland, and Brazil. At this time, there were 8 corridors and 5 currencies, mainly for individuals at the individual level, and again for Santander customers. As we go here, 2019, now 20 corridors versus the 8. And now versus 5 currencies, we have 10 currencies available in 8 geographies. So slowly growing. Now, what is really cool, and I'm going to go over this, he provided the link, so thank you, sir, and definite follow here. So this is XRP Marshall and then FOU number 1. So right here, OnePay FX. So using blockchain for international payments. And guys, stick around for this video. There's going to be some good nuggets of information. All right. I'm not going to just do all hype. I know I could do that to get views, but that is not what this channel is going to be about. So fintechs, banks, we got smart data, frictionless processes, IoT, of course, in banking specifically, and then DLT. As we can see, we see Ripple right here with Elliptic, which we just mentioned the other day, funny enough. All right. For Santander, we got UBS, we got Barclays, BBVA, HSBC. We see a lot of the same Ripple net partners. All right, so to no surprise. All right, and these are the top 14 European banks by assets, and this is in 2018, excuse me. All right, 14 ways blockchain will transform banking. So as we can see here, before I talk about Ripple specifically, so we got interbank transactions, remittance, smart contract enforcement, crypto banking, record sharing and storage, clearing and settlement. Settlement is the keyword we want. Loan syndication, of course, syndicated loans, even what R3 is working on in particular with their 300 plus massive customers. All right. And keep in mind, similar board members as Swift. So that's a done deal in my opinion. KYC, AML, regulatory technology, serving the unbanked. All right. Moja Loop, which we just talked about in the previous video, increasing transparency, level playing field, data security, of course, with cryptography and different forms of consensus as well. All right. And rather than, 51% attacks, don't even get me started. And of course, that's kind of a different topic altogether. Trade finance, R3, and then of course, even world of DeFi, especially, and then regulatory reporting. So Santander is already working on many of them. We know they are levels ahead, and one of the original investors in the private company Ripple, right? Solution based on DLT to improve current international payment process. Re-engineering the process should be technology agnostic, right? They talk about how we, decades ago and still do, we rely on the figure of correspondent banks, which pass on the transactions to the local ACHs. In most cases, these are batch processes, and multiple counterparties mean multiple fee layers that increase the final cost of the operation. Keep in mind, different countries as well, different protocols, different messaging standards. There's so many little hiccups. It's a very clunky system. All right, we have partnered with a Ripple using its X current product to connect the banks as a Ripple nodes. Now, this is older and again, real time across 27 countries. Obviously, we've made significant progress with 70 plus countries today. All right, how does it work? You talk about the backend system and just showing, Ripple technology overall and just RippleNet altogether. And now we have on-demand liquidity available. Regulations are coming. I believe that it's kind of just all a distraction. All right. And for anybody that's still invested, honestly, I think this is a complete game. Of course, diversification, holding other assets. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, hold XRP in your portfolio for long term, because when it pops, I do not believe it's going to stop. All right, so next up, so we have right here, XNEO to sharing this. Wait, interbank messaging and settlement. And keep in mind, settlement, guys, that is the keyword we're looking for XRP. Now, Sam I am sharing this. This is a document everyone is going crazy about with Bank of America. It's exciting for sure, but I'm here for price. All right. It's not reflecting in price. We know that XRP is a different type of asset altogether. It is going to wait. All right, so right here, Bank of America joins RippleNet February 18th, 2020. We know BOA, of course, it's already been, widely speculated. We know the patents that they have on the RippleNet technology as well. So the Bank of America announced it's joined Ripple's global blockchain payments network, RippleNet, to power instant global payments using blockchain tech to make cross-border payments instant, cheap, and reliable. With this partnership, BOA will become one of the few global banks to adopt and leverage blockchain technology to enable interbank messaging and settlement, in particular for cross-border payments. At BOA, we embrace innovative opportunities that allow us to deliver an unparalleled customer experience. Technology has changed the expectations of customers when it comes to speed, visibility, and reliability. Introducing RippleNet allows us to address the evolving needs of our customers. Keep in mind, it is all about the effortless rollout. Now, lastly, right here, Bank of America is initially leveraging RippleNet to address the need for efficient cross-border payments into the U.S., starting with Mexico, with plans. And keep in mind, maybe they want a percentage of the slice of that pie that Ripple is getting, with Bitso, the Mexican exchange, already 7% of all remittance payments. That's insane. I bet BOA wants a little bit of those profits and savings as well. And of course, they want to offer the customers benefits. So with plans to expand over time to Europe, throughout Latin America, which is a complete gold mine, the Middle East, of course, another gold mine, and then Asia, all parts of Asia for that matter, in the unbanked. Bank of America is transacting with Santander. Oh, we just talked about them. Do you see the connections? A subsidiary of Madrid-based Banco Santander and one of the most respected banking groups in the world. Guys, just unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I wish people actually watch this instead of just hearing someone say $10,000 XRP or, $2,000 XRP overnight. You guys have to look at the fundamentals. This is unbelievable. We need people to have attention to what is going on because many retail people are going to be left in the dust. All right, Matthew Linney, L-I-N-Y. So German stock exchange subsidiary Blocknox launches full crypto custody for institutions. Keep in mind, we got the Volcker rule. We got many, many types of regulations allowing hedge funds and German banks to custody, meaning hold and secure digital assets, aka crypto assets, aka cryptocurrencies. Wait until they make index products, sell them. Financial advisors this year, I believe, will be making products to sell to, everyday people. And no one's going to be any wiser realizing you can own these assets and not have to have financial advisors making so much money on top of it, similar to how Coinbase allows you to stake. Guys, you can stake it yourself and save a few percentage as well. All right, right here, XRP_Stort. This is the Ripple blog, April 16th from 2013. This is an interview with Executive Chairman Chris Larsen of Ripple, again, the co-founder and CEO of OpenCoin Inc. at the time. Check this out. Very interesting. So because it's open source, Ripple's features keep expanding. What are some of the things we should look out for in the future? Chief cryptographer David Schwartz, again now current CTO of Ripple, is thinking about ways someone could build a social network with Ripple, ways you could build a voting system. That's the power of an open protocol when super smart people get involved. And I know, people have talked about this in the past, some type of, social network altogether, or a Facebook of payments and, different types of technological hubs for the internet of value, but it might even, go much further beyond that. Just like the internet came to be, nobody speculated that there would be a marketplace for eBay. No one speculated that there'd be so many types of social media where you share podcasts, YouTube, pictures on Instagram, Twitter to interact and argue. It's just unbelievable, guys. Like, seriously, you just kind of have to have some foresight and take a risk. All right, and then finish up with this. So real XRP boy, perhaps some of you have overlooked this. TikTok. All right, check this out. So right on CoinDesk. So Trump's Fed nominee, Judy Shelton, I know a lot of you have already, heard this and are familiar with her as well, but right here, she's been a longtime advocate for the gold standard, strictly pegs a currency's value to gold, and has opposed the Fed's easy money policies. Right here is pretty interesting. Full speculation, of course, but we have to be able to talk about things with an open mind. So gold standard rules permit nations to participate voluntarily by operating in accordance with the discipline of gold convertibility of their own currencies. Shelton wrote in in an article published by the libertarian Cato Institute in 2018. Here's a quote: "A modern version of this approach, one that permits the issuance of virtual currencies in tandem with government-issued currencies, adapting legal tender laws to permit healthy currency competition, should be put forward," she added. Now, something interesting as well with the speculation of the SDR, the Special Drawing Rights Basket, would be no surprise, of course, with a basket of, say, 12 to 13 currencies, maybe some RC, central bank digital currencies, some are other type of pegged coins, maybe to gold, maybe to oil and other commodities, and then maybe there are some open sourced protocols. I would love for XRP or Ethereum or any other altcoin or even Bitcoin to be, incorporated in some manner. Keep in mind, it is a large basket of currencies, but I think it would be a very, very interesting concept. Of course, I have to look more into it, but from what I've heard and kind of listened to from, people related to the IMF overall, I find it to be really interesting. Right, and granted, Ripple regularly meets and discusses and consults with the IMF and the Bank of International Settlements. All right, so with that, guys, I appreciate it. Hopefully there were some interesting nuggets. I'm sure this video won't get many views because it's not going to be hype-based, but that's just the facts of the matter, guys. People are, people are just kind of looking for easy money, and to be honest, we might have to wait, whether it's, another month or another year down the road. I believe the upside is just too high to ignore. I'm a long-term believer. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to do this whenever I have time. I appreciate it as always, guys. Be sure to like and share this video around, and until next time, thanks.